How's everybody doing today? Guess where we are? At the garden. Of course we're at the garden. Where else would we be? Today, this is what we're talking about. Epsom salts. To use them, to not use them, the scientific reason why you may want to use them, right? So let's break it down. So your plants essentially need 6 micronutrients, right? You need your NPK, your nitrogen, your potassium, and your phosphorus, right? Your NPK, that's what's on all your fertilizer bottles. And then they also need calcium, magnesium, and sulfur. So if you're using a half-decent fertilizer, an organic fertilizer, it's most likely getting enough NP and K, chances are, right? If you're on like a scheduled feeding program. If you're using lots of compost, there's all kinds of good stuff in compost, but we're not really talking compost today. We're talking Epsom salts. So as for calcium, I don't have to worry about calcium in the garden. I make my own pure calcium at home from eggshells. I mix it with vinegar and I literally extract pure calcium, and every single hole for all of my plants gets a big scoop of calcium. So I'm not worried about calcium. But the other thing that's in here is the magnesium, right? So your plants really don't need a whole lot of magnesium. It's essential, but it's not a massive building block for your plant. But I use it in all of my weed plants, and you can also use this as a foliar spray on your plants because your plants can actually absorb right through their leaves. So what we're going to do today is we're just going to hand water my flowering plants with Epsom salts. So we want a tablespoon per gallon. So there's 12 liters in here, so there's 3 gallons. So we're just going to put 3 tablespoons into there, top it up with water. There. We're just going to kind of eyeball it. A little more. All right. And then we're going to come over here. There's my water tap right there. I'm just going to fill this up. I'll be right back. All right, so we are in my tomato patch. So the reason I'm watering in the Epsom salts now is because they're putting out fruit set like crazy. You can see, look at all the fruit down there. How gorgeous does that look? Same on the other side, just fruit for miles. So we're just going to water this now with Epsom salts and to just give these plants a boost. If you had a foliar sprayer, you could also dilute Epsom salts into your foliar sprayer and just spray all of your plants. So you don't really need a lot, right? We're just watering right on the roots. And this is just going to give the plants, this is just going to give the plants a nice little boost. Give them some more of those micronutrients that they need. It's a little hard to water under here, but that's okay. We'll get her done. So that's it. I'm just gonna work my way down the line, give everything a good drink. So what's getting this today, you're wondering? So we are watering Epsom salts into the tomatoes, the peppers, and the cucumbers. Because really, that's what I really need to grow. And that's what's really fruiting right now. So we're just gonna hit everything. See, and that's the nice thing about the Epsom salts is because it's water soluble, right? It's a little thick back here. Can't really see what I'm doing. Because Epsom salts are water soluble and it's easy for the plant to uptake them, it doesn't take a whole lot of work to get this done, and your plants will be much happier. So like I said, right? So that's all it takes. Every plant is just going to get some, and I'll just work my way down the line. If I can see what I'm doing here, trying to get in. These plants are so thick. These plants are so thick, it's hard to get this in here. So whatever you do, don't over fertilize with Epsom salts. You don't need to. They don't need a whole lot. Maybe once a month. Hey guys, look at that, farm help. Those guys are awesome. They come up from Mexico and they help here. See, this is the whole farm. All the way to that bush line, all the way back there. Well, that's a river, way back there. And all the way past those greenhouses and all through there. And there's acres and acres here. And there's all kinds of stuff. The guy who runs this place has a CSA. So the Mexican lads come up here every year and they help with the gardens. So I'm just gonna get to it. So like I was saying, you only need to do this about once a month. They don't need a whole lot, and don't over apply it because your plants won't need it. And you don't want them to get any sort of magnesium poisoning because you've just given them too much magnesium. So that's what we're doing today, guys. So Epsom salts, 1 tablespoon per gallon. Water it into your plants and have at her. Keep your plants happy. All right? So hit that subscribe button. Leave me a comment. Smash that big thumbs up. Have an awesome fucking day and grow good food. Love y'all. See ya.